Good evening, Stanislaus County. Today is Thursday, July 16th, and this is your community update. I'm Kristin Olsen, Chair of the Stanislaus County Board of Supervisors. We have a few things to talk about on tonight's update. First of all, earlier this week, the Board of Supervisors approved a CARES expenditure plan to help businesses and nonprofits in our community that have been struggling because of the impacts of COVID-19. More details will be coming out, but for now, I can share with you that $10 million of CARES funding has been allocated to support businesses in our community. $4 million has been set aside to help nonprofits in our community, and an additional $1 million has been set aside for a touchless gift card program. We're still working out the details, but this program will help both consumers and small businesses. We're excited to roll out the details. By the end of this month, in July, the application period should open for businesses across the county. Eligible businesses will have 3 or 4 weeks to apply, and then we'll be scoring those applications based on a number of factors, but including most significantly how deep the impact that they've faced as a result of COVID-19, stay-at-home orders, closure orders, etc. So again, we look forward to telling you more about this program. We're putting a comprehensive outreach plan in place where we'll be working with community-based organizations from throughout the county to make sure that we're reaching deep into neighborhoods and making sure that we're helping at the greatest levels the most number of businesses, the most number of nonprofits, so that we as Stanislaus County residents can not just survive this difficult time, but that we will thrive economically again. We also wanted to say that next week we are bringing back Facebook Live periodically. On Wednesday evening at 5:30 p.m., myself, Sheriff Dirksey, and Dr. V will be here in the studio to answer your questions via Facebook Live, just like we used to. So start thinking about what questions you have. In these brief community updates, we can't cover everything, but Facebook Live is intended to answer your questions about the status of COVID-19 in Stanislaus County. We have been getting a number of questions about how to report businesses that are not in compliance with state orders and safe opening guidelines. We do encourage you to report those instances, and you can do so at the following email address: covid-19info@schsa.org. Again, covid-19info@schsa.org. Please do report instances of lack of compliance. We want to make sure that we're all complying with orders. The faster we can begin to slow spread again, the better situation our hospitals will be in and more we can open up in our economy. Lastly, I want to remind you that we do have a testing results backlog in Stanislaus County and across the state of California. So we are asking if you are asymptomatic to please not pursue a test at one of the free state-sponsored sites. We need to reserve those for people with symptoms. And at the same time, both the state and the county are working to try to bring in additional lab resources to expedite the turnaround time for results. Finally, remember to wear your face covering when you're out in public, mixing with people outside of your household. Together, we can work to reduce spread in our communities and make sure that we're moving toward a greater reopening in our economy and in our school system once again. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.